Here's the breaking news. Yes, on Monday, Russia charged the US President Joe Biden had not carried out attacks in Iraq and Syria in response for tragic attacks on US soldiers, but rather to enhance his profile as the presidential campaign hits off. On Friday, the US launched airstrikes on many sites associated with Iran's Revolutionary Guard and its allies following the deaths of 3 US soldiers in an incident in Jordan that Washington attributes to militants receiving support from Iran. During Security Council discussion on the strikes, which Moscow had requested, Russia's UN ambassador Vasily Nemanzia stated that there was no rationale for the US action. We see in this flex their muscles attempts, first of all, a desire to influence domestic political landscape in America, a desire to somehow correct the disastrous image of the current American administrations on the international arena as the presidential election campaign is heating up, he said. In order to choose a president for the next 4 years, US citizens will cast their ballots in November. On Nebanyahu's comments on Biden, the White House did not immediately react to a request for comment. According to Robert Wood, the deputy US ambassador to the UN, the US operations in Syria and Iraq were justified by the individual or collective right of nations to self-defense against armed assault guaranteed by Article 51 of the original UN Charter. Let me be clear, the United States does not desire more conflict in a region when we are actively working to contain and de-escalate the conflict in Gaza, and we are not seeking a direct conflict with Iran, but we will continue to defend our personnel against unacceptable attacks, Prayer would say. He added that the strikes in Syria and Iraq were a separate and distinct operations from US and British strikes against the Iran-aligned Houthi groups in Yemen in response to the Houthi targeting of shipping in the Red Sea. The Pentagon on Monday said it was not aware of any Iranian deaths in the recent strikes. Iran's UN ambassador Amir Sahid Irabani condemned the US action as illegal and unjustified. All the resistance group in the region are independent, he told the 50th member UN Security Council on Monday. Any attempt to attribute these actions to Iran or its armed forces is misleading, baseless and unacceptable. Iran never seeks to contribute to the spillover in the region.